So what, to your mind, Mr. Jhunjhunwala, will be the shape of the recovery? Will it be a broad-based recovery? Will it be a nuanced recovery?
Well, I think, see, the sectors which have been hit the most are hospitality and restaurants. There, the recovery could be gradual, right? But I can predict one thing to you, that people are, a lot of restaurants will close, but a lot more will open, let me tell you, right? So those industries may open a little later. I think others will return to normal quite fast and with a vengeance.
So where do you think this crisis is going to leave scars and marks which would be permanent in nature?
Well, the scars and marks, I don't know. It's not a war. War has no victors, it only has survivors. But it is going to leave a lot of learnings. First learning is we have to invest more in healthcare. Second is we cannot take these things lightly. Right? I think these are the two lessons we have to learn. And I think we can't keep defying nature beyond all points.
In media, we extensively spoke about when GST was to be launched, when RERA was implemented. But government in last 2 weeks has done two reforms, one on labor and second on APMC. Nobody's talking about it.
Well, that's good, no? People are not realizing the consequences. I think it's very, very significant. And also when the government is talking of the electricity reforms, along you saw today Business Times headlines, they're auctioning 38 coal mines without any requirement of usage norms. I think everything, IBC, GST, RERA, labor reform, then this agriculture reform, then I think they come up with agriculture reform, which is path-breaking, selling of public sector units. So I think all this will add up. And see, what India needs is ease of doing business. I have inherent faith in the ability of Indians, to capture opportunity once they are given it. You create ease of doing business. And you look at it this way, Nikunj, I think software exports in India will grow at least 10 to 12% a year, the way the world is getting digitalized. And it's too late for any country to challenge India in this. And whether Accenture does it or Infosys does it, what's important is it should be done in India. So the value added is so high, right? Second, I think India is going to be one of the farmer capital of the world. I have no doubt about it. I think agriculture reforms are path-breaking. Are you aware that milk is an 8 lakh crore crop, greater than all cereals put together, right? And there is no restriction on who can buy, where he can buy, where he can transport, whom he can sell. Same thing we are applying to agriculture. A lot of people say it's the 91 moment for agriculture, right? Then, why will manufacturing not come to India? First, you have an import duty. That's a barrier for a person who wants to import. Then you have good, very flexible labor laws now, right? You have land available. Every state government is ready to give land. Electricity is not a problem. There is no shortage. There is abundance of workers. There is hire and fire. Then why will manufacturing not come? Cumulatively put to this with the reforms that have come. And the best thing is that corporate sector integrity. All this coming together, I think that's what market is recognizing. Once all this comes together, it will explode. And then the path is only upward. And as an Indian, I'm proud that for the first time, we have done some aggression against China. And we have captured a very vital point, which is hurting China's ego. So that makes me very proud as an Indian. So I envisage India, which is in the next 3 to 5 years, or in the next 30 to 50 years, far different from most Indians. And an optimist by nature, and I reserve the right to be wrong.
So are you of the view, I'm just going to spend a minute on some of the points which you raised, which is the agriculture reform, since you spoke about it so extensively. Do you think this is going to completely change the dynamics of the entire supply chain, cold storage, rural income, everything?
Why will it not? Wherever we have realized one thing, that wherever bureaucracy is removed and freedom is given, and people say it has been, it has been done in Bihar, but nothing happened. But see, I'm a company or I'm an individual. I want a large wicket. I don't want to go only Bihar. Today I envisage a time. Today, the farmer in West Bengal gets 4 rupees per kilo of potatoes and we pay 40. Think we get 10 and we pay 25. It's eminently possible. How much of the value added in agricultural products in India is among the lowest in the world. How much wastage there is. So, sir, people will improve this. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. But it is surely going to happen. And a combination of all these events are going to lead to the bursting of growth. And that's what I think markets are silently recognizing.